Hey guys, how you doing? Well, this episode is a little bit on a spin side of a different thing. It's spring here in Canada, and I am planting planters, vegetable planters and flower planters. So what we're going to do is we're going to start off with our planters and getting them all ready. This planter down here below is a planter from last year, and I found out that it didn't drain properly. So what I have to do is I got to take a drill and drill some holes in the bottom of it so it can drain properly. So stay tuned, I will show you exactly what I'm going to do. Alright guys, so what I'm going to use is I'm going to use a cordless drill. I'm going to pop a couple holes in the bottom of this so it can drain properly. Don't need too many, just enough so that it can drain. Now I'm going to spin it around and do the other side. Okay, flip it over on its side. Now these planters that I'm using here are railing planters, where you can hang them on the railing like over here on this deck railing. So that's what I'm going to do. So I got this one. I have all of these ones to get prepared before I start planting. So you see how they look now? I'm going to show you what they look like when I'm done. I'll see you shortly. One other thing, guys, I forgot to mention. The tools I'm using today is a pair of cutters like this. It's like a knife shovel kind of combination, a wheelbarrow for throwing your excess garbage into it, and a garden hose. When we're done planting, I give it a drink of water. So stay tuned, guys. All right, guys. So we got all these pots turned over. You see how dark this soil is? That means that it's moist. Now you can go over here and you see that one there has been turned over, but it's dry. So you'll have to water that one. And same with that one, that one. Any ones that are not dark, they're like a light brown, that means that they're dry. So after you're done planting them, remember to water your plants. So we're gonna come over to the front and we're gonna show you exactly what we're planting on the first planter. All right, guys, Mariana wanted a hummingbird planter for hummingbirds. Now, we were at the nursery and we asked specifically what is good for full sun all day and what is good for hummingbirds, and they recommended us these plants. So this is how we're going to set it up. We're going to do the holes, we're going to plant them, and I'm going to show you exactly what it looks like when this planter is done. There you go, guys. That's the first planter just done. So this one is going to go out on the front of our house. We have all day sunlight out there. So we'll show you exactly where we place everything when all the planters are planted. All right, on to the next planter. So this is our next plant that we're going to plant in here. It's a plum tomato, Roma, into this planter here. And we're going to pop it out of the little tray thing that you get. And these little pots here, don't throw them out, people. It's good for planting seeds, like seedlings, right? So that you know, just a little hint for you guys. All right, there it is. Make sure it's in there good, soil covered up. And this one is done. We will have to water this one here when we're watering all the dry ones, okay? On to the next one. Well, guys, this year is a first for me to grow lemongrass. I'm getting into this Asian cooking, and I thought, why not? Let's try it, let's plant it, and we'll see if it grows. So these two round planters are gonna have the lemongrass in them. I'm gonna plant them, and I'm gonna show you what they look like when they're done. And there you have it. The lemongrass is planted. Well, what we're going to do on to next, we're going to start on this carnation. Mariana got me a carnation years ago for my birthday, and I've been keeping this carnation, and it grows in the wintertime in my home. So we're going to clean this up. This is what it looks like. We're going to take all the dead leaves and everything that's in there out of there and make it look pretty. We'll show you here what it looks like when it's done. And there you go, guys. There's another one done. On to the next planter. There you go, guys. And the next plant is going to be this little planter, and we're going to be putting in parsley. Good spice for soups and all kinds of foods. Parsley, nice fresh parsley. Watch me plant them, and I'll stay tuned and I'll show you what they look like. There you have it, guys. Parsley. On to the next planter. And on to the next planter. The lovely green onions, guys, or spring onions, or candied onions, whatever you want to call them, onions. The lovely stuff that tastes good in your salad. All right, guys, I'm going to pull them out and plant them. And there we have it, guys, green onions. Another planter planted. And what we're going to do is we're going to plant these ones, these bigger ones that are on the ground over here, on the ground because they're heavy. So we're not going to put them up on the table. So stay tuned. And for the next plant, we got another Roma tomato. So we're going to split that bunch there up into two, into that planter there. There you have it, guys. And we got some Roma tomatoes planted. On to the next planter. And the final and not the last, or least, is the pickling cucumbers. Stay tuned and we'll show you exactly how they look when they're planted. And there you have it. You have the pickling cucumbers planted. Okay, so what we're going to do, guys, next is the ones like I told you at the beginning of the video that are dry, we are going to water them. And the ones that don't need water, well, then we'll leave them alone. So stay tuned until I get my garden hose ready here for you guys, and we'll show you what we're going to do. All right, guys, one thing about watering plants, it doesn't matter if they're vegetable plants or regular flowered plants. Please don't try to drown those plants. Put them in a sprinkler setting where it's not going to drown them. So I'm going to show you exactly what I'm talking about by drowning them. That there kind of a sprinkler setting is perfect. And you spray from a distance. So it's like a rain. You see how it's going there? Give it a drizzle. Count to about 20 per plant. And then move on to the next one. All right? Fairly simple. It's not hard. Flowers like water, but they don't like to be drowned either. All right? So this is what we're trying to do here. Give them a drink. All right? And make sure your pots that you're using are well drained. Because what happens is if you don't well drain them, and if they're not draining properly, they will grow mold in them. And the plants won't grow as well as they're supposed to, or they will die. Okay? So give it a drink and move on to the next one. Some of these planters have really moist soil, so we're not going to give the other ones a drink. Just the ones that I thought were a little bit dry. There we go. All done. Now we're going to set these planters into their spots, and I'll show you where they're going to go. Guys, there is a good investment to have our cages. Cages are good for plants to grow up in that sprout up, like tomatoes, cucumbers, etc. You see 3 different kinds here, and with the 3 different kinds, you use the smaller ones for the smaller plants that don't go up as tall, and the bigger ones, obviously, for the ones that grow out wide. Sort of like me, the big guy in the camera. You know, you got to have wide and you got to have thin. So anyways, that's how you look at it. Some people use cages, Some people use the little ladders. I call them little ladders, and made out of wood or lattice or something. So whatever your preference is, I just use these ones because I have these ones. I'm not saying these are the best. I'm just saying use them. And do not put these in until your seedlings have grown a little bit, sprouted up kind of thing. Because what you're going to do is you want to see how their plants are growing before you put your cages in. All right, guys, this is my front porch. And this gets sunlight all day long. So this is where this planter is going. And I'm going to show you where the planter is going around the back side of the house, where we have shade in the afternoon. There you go, guys. The carnation is on a stand. And we have the pickling cucumbers near the stairs. Lemongrass is over there on top of my septic tank. So we'll see what happens there. And we have Roma tomatoes on the ground floor, and green onions or spring onions or candy onions, whatever you want to call them, onions, and parsley. So there you have it, guys. A planting episode with Elvis. I hope you guys like this kind of thing. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe if you do like it. And there'll be more videos just like this. It helps me out to make more content. And I'm glad that you guys are showing up. To all the people that are here, always supporting me, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Anyways, guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye for now.